Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Grand Ages Medieval. I've literally just installed this game and had a fiddle with the sound. What's this here? Friends list. That's my Steam friends. Okay. New game. I've not played this before. Campaign, open game, campaign. The story takes place in the region around Constantinople in the year 1050. It will take you through all features of the game, after which it will be converted into an open game. Okay, well let's give this a try first, shall we? Let's change our name. No, we can't do that. What's our shield going to be? That's with fishes? No. That has some kegs on it, I think. Shield colour is going to be orange. Crest colour is going to be black. Leon Vasilios. Okay, let's start, shall we? During periods where your finances are tight, you should dismiss troops. Would you like to get a short introduction about the basic controls? You can skip this introduction at any time you want. Yes, I would. The game world is very big. You control the view range by using the mouse wheel. Well, it is very big. Use the WASD keys to pan the area or to get to the screen. Okay. Try zooming very close to the town to get a better view of what your industrial subjects are doing. Minimize button to move the camera to rotate. Okay, that's the little town. And rotate. Okay. That's pretty cool, walking along. Zoom out until the town name and symbols of Sophia become visible. And click on the small military symbol to select the scout. Okay. Now right click on a position outside town to redeploy the scout. The following basic rule applies. Use the left mouse button to select something and right mouse button to deploy units or troops. Okay, let's move you this way. There. Now send your scout to the nearby town of Budapest. Oh, that's up here, isn't it? Move the scout close enough such that the town is within range of view. Let's move you up here then. You're going to go along the road. Will that speed you up? Where are you going? You're going pretty fast. Ooh, Boy Scout achievement. We've got to scout 10 towns maybe? A long way to go. Boy Scout 2 of 10. Budapest. Ooh, they're trading with someone, it looks like. As the town of Budapest is visible, you can click on the town centre and choose the tab Diplomacy. Let's just move you a bit closer. Budapest. Diplomacy. Now making offering at least. You feared I would come, did you? Submit an offer. Trade agreement. Offering at least 11,400. Submit an offer.
What else are you trying to sell me?
11,200. Offer. Gold. Okay. Demand. Trade agreement. Okay. Okay, so trade agreement for that much money. 30% sympathy. Offer. Ooh, they like us a bit more. Right. Deal. A trader is waiting for orders in Sofia. Select him by clicking on the trader symbol next to the town name. Note that the town name will only be displayed when you've zoomed out a bit. Okay, so he's a bit happy with me now. So that's my trader. In each town there are several buildings where you can carry out important actions. The most important building is your office in the town centre. Click on it so your trader can interact with it. What, this one here? In... Oh, so the town centre then. This dialog provides you with information on the town. This is where you can configure the commodities production, check the stock of commodities in the town, and carry out trade. Provided you have selected a trader in the town, now have a look at the various areas. Okay, overview. So we've got prosperity, basics, configure production, got people, inhabitants, workers, free workers, weekly change number of free workers, soldiers within supply radius, carts in town. I don't know what this is yet, and we've got lumberjack, grain farm, fruit farms, configure productions, buildings in town. Oh, so we can build these, and these ones we've got already, I think. Okay, production. Oh no, these are the resources, and these are the town buildings. Okay, so we've got production of lumber, bricks, grain, and fruit. Trade. Consumption. We consume, was that 8 wood, 16 bricks, and 16 of the fruit and grain. Okay, all towns. Every larger dialogue has a little information in the upper left corner, providing information. Move your cursor above the question mark in order to get information about specific dialogue. Town centre. Consumption. Okay, I can read more on that later. You can trade commodities between town and trader with selected traders. Now go to the trade tab and purchase 50 barrels of bricks. Why would bricks come in barrels? By selecting commodity, holding down the left mouse button and moving the cursor to the right. Okay, so I want 50. Okay, done that. In accordance with the principle of supply and demand, the price will increase when the commodity is in short supply in the town. The stock bars next to the commodities indicate the available stock. So plenty, well, average at the moment. Now close the town dialogue, as you should sell the commodities in a town where they will fetch a higher price. Well, I paid 40 for each of them. Okay. Now send your trader to Budapest. Right clicking on the town increases game speed by pressing the spacebar. Okay, well Budapest is way up here.
Already on the way.
And it's fairly slow. Speed it up by holding. The holding increases it to 10 times speed. Okay. A long way to go. Oh, there's a trader there. Okay, he's getting a bit close now. Let's zoom in a bit. There's our trader. There's our scout. Okay, he's now at Budapest. Now open the town dialogue for Budapest and sell 50 barrels of bricks. In order to be able to do so, your trader must be selected and located in the town. Once you've done this, close the dialogue. Okay, so trade. You're going to pay, because you've got none. Oh, I see. Okay, yep. So sell that. It's going to make a profit. Close the dialogue. You can set the overall game speed in the HUD. Choose a low speed so that you do not miss anything. Ooh, what's happened there? It's gone all smoky. While considering your next move, now set the speed to 0.1. Okay. Either units of yours will be displayed next to the game speed. You can click on the symbols next to the numbers to switch back and forth between them. Try it now. Okay, I'm going to click on the scout. Trader. Okay. One more thing before we end this introduction. On the bottom right of the game tips window, you will find information to help with establishment of your empire. Have a look at these tips. Lots. Right at the top of the game tips, you will find basic controls. Many buttons and functions are listed here, with which will make it easier for you to master the game controls. Okay. Keyboard, game help, regions, towns, discovery. Okay, close this. The basic introduction is now complete. Additional information is available with the help dialogue and will be provided by tips which can be displayed during the game. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Chapter 1, Father's Farewell. I didn't know what was happening then.
The 11th century. All of Europe is an upheaval. Bold rulers achieve new independence from churches and kings. Increasing numbers of towns that grow ever more influential arise around monasteries and dioceses. Skilled professions and trade flourish, resulting in larger markets and new inventions. Increasing numbers of people learn to read and write, and convents lay the foundation for a long tradition of academic scholarship. But it is also a time of conquest. The Moors press forth across the Iberian Peninsula all the way to the Pyrenees. At the heart of the continent, the Rhine divides the descendants of Charlemagne, who are at odds with each other, and the ancient horseback peoples in the eastern plains give rise to the new Polish, Hungarian, and Kievan Rus empires. The Viking territories now extend all the way to the Volga. Their descendants, the Normans, have conquered territories in France, Brittany, and on the Italian peninsula, and are forcing Rome to accept their conditions. To the east towers Constantinople, proud heir of the Greeks and the Romans, the center of the Orthodox Church, eternal bridge between the Occident and the Orient. For generations, the Byzantines have defied the Bulgarian rebels in the west and the Seljuks in the east from this very city. They have even been able to drive back the Normans, at least so far. The rural population desires the safety that towns and cities are able to offer, but these also need to protect themselves from the greed of foreign rulers and plundering mercenary hordes. It is not enough to simply provide protection and
Go away, Gregu.
a ruler can only consolidate his economic and military position if he continues to found additional towns and build new trade routes, and in this manner expands the territory under his dominion. The story I would like to tell you begins in Byzantium.
Over
This
here.
time, the empire controls all the territories between the Balkans and the sources of the Euphrates. Budding principalities, most of which are ambitious and unscrupulous. In the Senate of the capital city, Constantinople, their representatives are embroiled in a constant power struggle with the emperor.
Okay. What do I need to do?
Intrigues and civil war result in the emperor's throne constantly changing hands for centuries. It is only under Constantine X that the empire finds a certain modicum of peace, in part thanks to his ravishing bride Eudokia, whose wisdom is known far and wide. The hero of our story grew up in Sofia, far away from the imperial court, but his rise to power will be unparalleled. For now, he is as young as he is inexperienced, and much time will pass before I can call him my friend. His name is Leon Vesalius. His father made a name for himself on the eastern battlefields, and Leon, full of ambition, strives to follow in his footsteps.
Okay.
The old warrior has just been assigned to the Imperial Guard. Before he departs, he transfers control of Sofia to his son. Leon is to continue leading his hometown, ensuring that it prospers. For this purpose, the father gives his son a book filled with the teachings of a certain wise leader. Thereupon, I encounter this young man for the first time, for I am the author of that book. Listen to the teachings of Rahib the Wise. Your town is the ground on which your glory thrives, and happy is he who finds treasure on this soil. Once you have a town, quickly build businesses to create jobs. Show your subjects that your towns prosper and are not simply instruments of war.
Okay, your name is Leon Vesalius. Your father, a successful field commander, has appointed to serve as a personal guard for Emperor Constantine X, Ducas. For this purpose, your father managed to organize a book from the wise Sultan Rahib of the Seljuks. It is supposed to teach you the basics of a successful rulership. Next target. In Sophia, an ore vein has been discovered recently. To open up the new resources, add the metals commodity as a production in town and commission a business for it. Tips. For each town, you can define 5 commodities that the town is to produce. To configure commodity production, open the town dialog, click on the town center, and then click the button Configure Production. Okay. Click on U. Configure Production. Metals. Close. Okay. Barracks, chapel, monastery, workshop, statue, warehouse, mine. Oh, I see. Metal is used for basic production of tools, but also needed by population. Okay. Give me 1 metals. Number of businesses. What's this? Building costs. It's going to cost 20 lumber, which we have, and 40 bricks, which we have. 8,000 cash, which we've got lots of, and duration 8 weeks. You can commission this building. What's this do then? Level 2, level 1. Let's just do level 1 for now. What's this here? Switch construction mode. Switch. No, just click build. Okay, I've done that.
On new businesses, the success of your orders will only become apparent when your market has the right commodities on offer. Once a new business has been built, all those subjects who have been patiently waiting for new jobs will automatically find their way there. But remember, if a person works, he will need to eat. Constructing new buildings to help meet this need will also be worth your while.
Okay, you have commissioned a new business. The construction of the business will begin as soon as all building materials are available at the market. After its actual construction time, the business will hire labour resources automatically. So that's another thing to take into consideration. Don't build too much for the amount of population I have, because otherwise the productivity will decrease. Increase the productivity of the metals building 2 more times and wait until labour is hired. Tip: use the commodities required for the construction will be taken from the market of the town. If some of the commodities are unavailable, construction will be delayed. Every town has free workers. They will come to the town from the surrounding area hoping to find work. All businesses automatically hire the free workers they need as long as they're available to the town. Okay. 2 more mines. Okay, so click on U and we'll build that. Close U. Press the spacebar to increase game speed. Okay. Let's think. It's building now. Okay. So I need to have 3 mines. We've got lots of free population at the moment. Only need 50. Your first business has just been completed and will now automatically start hiring workers when they become available in the town. The business sells all the commodities it produces directly to the town's marketplace. Traders can then purchase the commodities from there without incurring any additional fees, and example, sell them in another town at a higher price. Okay. Let's just... come on. Missing labour. So what does this do? Missing labour. Is that just like a warning? Okay, so that should complete in a second. There we go. Okay.
The delight accompanying Leon's successes is short-lived. An imperial courier bears the appalling news. Murderers, hired by an unknown party, surprised the Emperor in his chambers. His personal guard fought bravely, but the poison on the assassin's weapons was too strong. The Emperor succumbed to his wounds, and so did Leon's father.
Oh no.
A great responsibility now rests on Leon's shoulders. As the new head of the royal house of Vesalius, he is of course expected to travel to Constantinople for the burial. His family has been a close friend of the imperial family for generations. But after the ceremony, the strong-willed Eudokia is to take the throne, and nobody knows what the future holds.
I'm guessing we're going to marry her.
Leon Veselios, please accept my heartfelt condolences for the loss of your father. He served my husband faithfully and well. Hence, your family shall not be forgotten under my rule. Unfortunately, you have little time to grieve. Your presence at my coronation is of great significance politically. Please accept my gratitude for your support in this time of upheaval. Eudokia.